If you give someone the power to feed you, you also give them the power to starve you. The message from my inbox proved this. And before I read the message, I would love to first give a shout out and a sincere appreciation to this particular person that sent in this message. I do not take it for granted, and thank you so much for trusting my judgment. Also, I didn't even know that my message was having an impact on people until you sent in that message. And I'm trusting God with you that the prayers I've said and the advices I've given in secret would actually be useful, and it will bring out a positive impact in your life. Thank you so much. Before you say, oh, so it's secret, and why did you bring it here? I asked for her permission, and she already gave me the go ahead to share our problems, and also probably another advice could come forth from here. And here is the message from this particular woman. She wrote, "Good day, ma. Please, I need to share my pain. When I got married, I had a small business I was running. My husband didn't exactly stop me, but with the children and marriage responsibilities, I had to pause everything. I thought it was temporary, but ever since then, he has taken full control of the finances. He takes loans, makes financial decisions alone, and never carries me along. When there is an issue at home, he punishes me and the children by withholding money. Many times we've gone hungry. The painful part is that he believes we are living a luxury life simply because he's working on a big building project. He always says, to achieve big things, the family must suffer now. But I feel abandoned and voiceless in my own home. Is this really how marriage should be? Hmm. This is sad, but also a lesson. Yeah. You know, one of the great issues in marriage is issue of finances. But one thing I always say is when you give any individual in your life the power to feed you, trust me, they will starve you. Because they already know that the only source you have is just them, and of course they can withhold the source at any point in time and any day. So welcome to Empathy Connect YouTube channel. I actually forgot to welcome you, but I am Oja, your blessing. And from this message, my own point of view, I don't know if there is anybody that is going through the same situation presently. I want you to know that um, it's not over yet. And it doesn't mean that your husband does not love you. And of course, I won't tell you to actually divorce because I've never been an advocate of divorce. But trust me, I know how marital coupled with being a wife and a mom's responsibilities can be. So I empathize with you, and I sincerely do hope that you would find a way out as soon as possible. But the one thing I'll tell you is it's not over yet. And don't run yourself into depression. All you need is wisdom presently. And I mean wisdom to actually, humble yourself enough to drive out or draw out a business plan. Or you go out there and look for jobs, a temporary job. Pending the time you could save up, and also you do what? You have a source of income, or you venture into a business. One thing I will always tell singles, when singles ask me that what exactly, why would couples be fighting? See, as a single lady, before you get married, I would advise that you place in every possible best that you can make. Ensure that you have a source of income, and I mean a stable source of income. See, being wealthy should be a mindset that you are ready to hold on to and to even work with, because there is nothing that accords respect in a home. And even this dependency, the ability to make decisions, like you having your own money. It doesn't bring pride at all. It only helps you to maintain your sanity so that nobody will have the power to starve you. And it's common amongst those men, yes, among those men. Most issues, women, I've interviewed a lot of women, and I've seen women come to me, like share deep, deep things with me. And they will just tell me, trust me, the day I have money, I have enough money, I'm going to leave this man and run away with my kids. Come to think of that. And when you see homes that are actually managing well, check deep down, the wife is doing something. At least there is a little source of income or little income that is flowing into the wife's pocket. So I'll just tell you to please, in all you do as a single lady, do ensure that you have a source of income and don't give it up. I know that marriage can be so overwhelming, most especially you getting pregnant, the journey, but please don't give it up, because this lady, this woman, according to the message she sent, and I felt like she's hardworking, but responsibility setting, and I could relate with her, because staying at home looks like you're doing nothing. If I stay at home mom, it's basically looks like you're doing nothing, and most especially when you feel like you're paying the sacrifice for the family, and yet you are still being starved or being left out of the conversation when it comes to finances. So I would just advise you that pick yourself up. Yes, start looking for things you can easily do. If you are requesting for money from your spouse and is still not ready to give it out to you, I would advise that don't fight or don't do anything. Just look for something like 20,000. You can start popcorn business. You can start all this buying and selling. You can start selling drinks. Just look for businesses around, or you start teaching. Go for teaching job, pending the time. Send out CVs, send out this, and talk to people that that can help you financially. Because I don't know. Why would a man stab the family just because they're having an issue? Or this particular family depends on you for everything, and yet you feel like they are living in luxury, they are not. You can hide your money, you can hide your, like, you can make decisions financially, you can do everything that you like. It's not done that way. Your two became one, but not in the financial aspect. And my heart goes to every woman that's giving up their dreams, and yet feeling left out or feeling starved just because they have no money. I pray that Jehovah Jireh visit you, and I pray that you receive wisdom to make the wise decision that is needed to actually sustain your home. So I would say to you, as a married woman, partnership is beautiful, but total dependency is dangerous. Partnership is what is beautiful, but total dependency is dangerous. Love should never mean starvation. Building projects is good, but neglecting your family in the process is not wisdom. I hope you men are hearing. Building projects is good, but neglecting your own family in the process is not wisdom. A home is built with love, understanding, and balance, not punishment. And to you all men, that the whole financial burden of the family is on your shoulder, and yet when issues happen, you feel like you can stab the family just because you are angry, or you make some terrible decisions just because the whole money is in your or disposal. Please, you need to stop. You are hurting women emotionally and mentally, and that's why you see the moment most women are financially free, they forget about the whole thing called marriage. They are just cohabiting. Why? Because they can do whatever they like for themselves. And it's not just about that. Women, I hope you know that there is a lot of freedom in having your own money, and this freedom even comes with respect, please. So do everything you can to do what to have your own money. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think a man is right to stab his family because they are fighting or because he's building a project? And also, do you think a woman should pause her life in the name of marriage or quit a business or job in the name of marriage? What's your thought and what advice would you give to this person as a sister? Please help someone, and thank you so much for watching. This is where I'll be putting a close to this video. If you really enjoy it, do click the like button, share with someone. Also, you can drop your story in our comment section or you reach out to me via mail. Thank you for watching, and I sincerely do love you. Don't forget, do not give anybody the power to feed you, else you are giving them the power to stab you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.